Hello guys. Okay. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalia. Today I did this kind of bronzy, sultry look. So if you want to see how I did this makeup look, be sure to stick around. And before you do that, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and the bell notification button so you can get notified anytime that I post a new video. So with that being said, let's get started. Hey guys, so today we're going to go for a bronzy makeup. So I found some inspiration on a Pinterest pic. I thought it looked so pretty and so glowy, and I thought, why not try it out? And since I haven't done a video for like 3 weeks, I kept promising on my Instagram. By the way, if you don't follow me, here's my Instagram. I kept saying that I was going to post on Friday, but I ended up not doing it because I couldn't. But with that said, let's get on with this video. So I'm going to start with the ultralight moisturizer from Philosophy. I've been really loving this moisturizer recently because it literally is ultralight, and I don't like moisturizers that are very thick because my skin gets oily. I have combination skin, which means it's dry like in my T-zone areas, but they also get oily. I do not understand how that happens, but it does. So I cannot use like very thick moisturizers because my face will get greasy really fast. Next, I'm going to go in with the, oh my god, this doesn't even have the letters anymore, the Origins Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. And I've been using this for like the past week. I used to love this product. I've been using this for the last week because my under eyes, they need all the help that they can get. I've been going to bed really late for like maybe 2 months. So since today's makeup is hopefully gonna turn out a little glowy or somewhat glowy, I'm going to go in with the MAC Strobe Cream to kind of heighten that up. So I like to apply this cream on the high parts of my face or wherever I'm going to be highlighting later on. So as you can see, I love that glow that this cream gives me. You can see that, like, that's very, very nice. So the last step for prepping my skin is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Now, this literally has been a holy grail for me since the beginning of February. I've been using this religiously every time that I do a full glam because I don't know how the heck this product does it, but it literally blurs out my pores. Like, I have really huge pores on this side of my face, and it literally looks like I have glass skin on the parts of my face that have the most texture. Next step is going to be using the foundation, and I'm going to be using my trusty Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 300. So I forgot what I was saying, so because I had to go get my beauty sponge, but I think I was somewhere along the lines that I have been using this foundation for maybe the past year because it's that good, and it's medium to full coverage, I think. But for me, since I don't use that much, it lasts me a whole lot because I just use like 1 to 2 pumps for my whole face. And by the way, I'm using the Juno & Co microfiber beauty sponge. I actually love this sponge right now. For the first like 3 months that I bought it, I didn't even know how this worked. I used it dry, and you're not supposed to use it dry because it absorbs, like, it doesn't absorb the product, but it just sits on top of it, which is better than the other beauty sponges because it doesn't absorb the product, so there's actually like no waste. You can actually tell already like the difference that priming and moisturizing your face does when you do your makeup. We're done with the foundation already. Let's move on to the concealer, and I'm going to be using the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer in the shade Medium. I like this concealer a lot, and it works really well with my skin type, and I don't usually buy high-end products if I haven't tried them before. But since I think I actually said this in my other video that I actually bought this concealer at Marshall's like maybe $10 or $12. So I kind of did an inverted triangle on both of my under eyes. I did a straight line on my nose to kind of like snatch it when I'm doing the contour, a little bit on the forehead to brighten it up, and the same with the chin. Okay, so now that I'm done with the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use the same flat side of the beauty sponge to put the setting powder, and I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This has been my go-to loose powder, and I really love it because it doesn't give me flashback, okay? So as I said, I will use the flat side of the sponge, sorry, and start basically in the inner corner, like pressing it into my skin so it can literally set it. I don't like to bake as much as I did before because my skin will tend to get like really dry and it will start cracking. So I just put a light layer and just leave it like that, setting for a bit. I will go in with another brush and literally brush it out, and it will give me a flawless finish. So now that I've set the under eyes, my forehead, and my chin, I'm going to go in with the leftover powder that is on my sponge, and I'm going to tap the rest of my face so that can like set the foundation on the rest of my face, because if not, you best believe that it's going to melt away. While that is setting on my face, I'm going to go in with my bronzer. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and the B3 Morphe brush. So I like to go in with my bronzer like this in circular motions, just to like not get a defined like brown line. I don't like that. It's gonna make you look like you have a tan rather than just having a brown bronzer line. So my battery died, so I had to change it, and if the lighting or the angle is kind of different, I apologize, that's why. And now I'm going to go in with my blush. This is the Sephora collection blush in the shade Heated number 16. And I'm going to go in with my Crown Beauty brush. I don't know what the name of this brush is. It doesn't even have a number. So I'm going to dip it in to the blush. And not too much, because you can sometimes go a little bit overboard with blush. You need to start with small strokes to avoid looking like a clown, like Boo Boo the Fool. And yes, that has happened to me. Don't say anything. So I'm going to do like kind of a smile with my mouth closed, and like focus it on the apples of my cheeks. And I like that this blush also, it's a little bit sparkly. It's not completely matte. I'm going to take that brush that I mentioned before and dust off the powder that I had left to set. Before we get into the eyes, I want to do my brows first. I like to use the Benefit Cosmetics Brow Contour Pro in the shade Brown Medium. Okay, so now I'm done with my brows. They aren't sisters, but that's okay. They're allowed to be cousins. So now we're going to go ahead and go full in with the eyes. I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. Okay, so now that we're primed and ready, we're going to use the Morphe 3503 palette, which is this one. Look how pretty she is. I love her. I'm going to go in with my Morphe MB23 brush and use the Savage shade, which is like this So now that I have my transition shade on, I'm going to go in with the same brush that I used to contour my nose, which is the Morphe 332, and I'm going to be dipping into a darker shade, which is going to be Domination, and it's this shade over here. Now that I finished with the eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with this flat top Kenzie brush and my concealer, and I'm going to do like a bit of a cut crease so I can finish the eye look with a gold shadow. Now I'm going into the shade Frenzy, which is this golden color right here. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. Okay, so that shade was too orange for this look, so I pulled out my Anastasia Prism palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Pyramid, which is this golden color right here. So I didn't like that shade either, so I mixed it with the Sphinx shade, which is like a copper, like bronzy brown. And now I'm going to pop on my eyelashes, and then we're going to go ahead and do my lips. Okay guys, so I already popped my lashes. These are the NYX Cosmetics WL10. I love them because they are like very wispy but not too long. They're just like perfect for my eye. I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Domination again to put it on my lower lash line. To top it off, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Always Sharp Black Liner on my waterline just to make it a more dramatic effect. I haven't used like black liner on my waterline for like years, I think. I was a big fan when I was in high school. Like when I was in 9th grade, I would only use like black liner on my waterline, a little bit of concealer, and maybe some mascara, but like that was it. That was my makeup. That was my high school makeup. Okay, so now I'm going to be applying some mascara on my lower lashes. I'm going to be using the Well People mascara. I've never heard of this brand before. I got it in an Ipsy subscription box, I think. I don't even know where I got this from. It has like really small bristles, and that I love that because you can really get into your eyelashes and it doesn't clump as opposed to other mascaras that I have tried. Now I'm done with my whole face, and I'm going to go in with my last step, which is lipstick. I'm going to be using this Smashbox matte lipstick in the shade Primrose, and I already tried it on myself and I actually love how this looks. It gives you the perfect like plump. I'm going to be using only this lipstick, no lip liner today. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you liked it, and I had so much fun creating this look today. And I want you guys to comment down below which of the products that I used today was your favorite, if you've tried it or you want to try it. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification button so you can get notified every time that I post a new video. So that's it for today's video. Till next time.